Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's a chance to get it right all over again. Nobody is allowed to be like, oh, I hate Mondays. Listen, you're upright on Monday. You're not in the graveyard. Snap out of it. Put a smile on. Go fix your hair, put on some lipstick, and own the day. Do you like my shirt? Isn't that sexy? It's got a little Bonnie clap across the front. Chance of sarcasm. Should say 100% all the way across, but it doesn't. It says 91%, 95, 99, and 94%. And it's also back here. Woo, it is so good, isn't it, Mary? It's so good. But Sherry says, okay, I'll hate Tuesday instead. You don't get to hate any day. It's not allowed. 'Tis not allowed. All right, guys. So I'm going to make custard this morning along with Tracy Allen, who's going to make it with me. Get out your stuff, Tracy. Okay, I got some new dishes this week. I got to show y'all. I got new dishes, okay? I had to get rid of my precious, literally antique Corelle, okay? Listen. Somebody spoke up on Saturday and said, are those Corelle? And I said, yeah, they're my Corelle. I had them, Mom got them when I was a little girl, so they're at least 40 years old, these dishes that I eat off, my blue, and I love them. I love them so much, okay? And she said, you should get rid of those. Did you know they have lead? And I'm like, excuse me? What? In my head, I was going, no, sir. She's making that up. Because usually if I hear something like that, I'll be like, whatever. Damage is done. No big deal. And that was my first reaction. Well, I've already been, if it's got lead, I've already been exposed. Whatever. So then I did a little digging and a little research. Oh my word. And I have a whole set of antique fancy dishes up in there that also have lead that gotta go. And I gotta dig those out. My china. It's not really china. I mean, I think it is, but I got it at an auction. So I found out that not only my old dishes from when I was a kid, but also the ones with the red also had lead in them. And I'm preparing for a workshop that starts April 17th on methylation and what it means to methylate and the importance of methylation. And I have learned over the past few days of studying some of this stuff, studying more, that our body, listen, you probably already knew this. I did not, okay? I didn't know. Our body is like a copy machine and it constantly regenerates things. So I mean, I knew that. I knew our skin regenerated and also. But our body, the lining of our gut is completely rebuilt every 7 days, okay? And our body is like a document. And it's constantly writing a new document all the time. It's constantly writing a new document. I can't give away all the secrets because you'll have to join the workshop, the methylation master class. Constantly regenerating. And whatever you're doing to your body, whatever you're feeding it and how you're treating it and the sleep that you're getting writes your document. And you constantly have opportunity to rewrite your document. It's not just, oh, well, I screwed up years ago, so I might as well just whatever. No, you constantly have an opportunity to rewrite your document, okay? My document was covered in lead from Corelle. No, it isn't, Jennifer. I don't think. No, it's on right. So because of that, so I start digging in, and the lead, the dangerous levels of lead and the impact it can have, I had no idea. Like, I knew you shouldn't be eating paint chips from old houses. Like, I planned to never do that again. To be eating paint chips off windowsills in old houses. But I found out that there's not only lead in the paint on our dishes, but there's cadmium. Especially, sorry China, especially if they're made in China, they very frequently add cadmium into the paint. Right? I'm going deep, Sarah, down the rabbit hole. We're all the way to the bottom of the rabbit hole. So, anywho, because of that, all this research I did this weekend, I was like, oh my gosh. I literally threw my plates away. I didn't even eat another meal off them. I got rid of them all, right in the trash. They said to use them for decorative. Yeah, I'm going to decorate with kitchen plates. I'm going to decorate my house with 40-year-old Corelle kitchen plates. Corelle, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. I'll get right on that. But listen to this. The acceptable amount of lead that's healthy to expose us to is 90 parts per million. But the CDC or the FDA or the Food and Drug Administration, whatever, one of those government, whatever, says that it's safe, even though it's not safe above 90 parts per million. You can still use paint that's up to 600 parts per million on dishes. And I'm probably drinking out of one right now. Not these, Pioneer Woman, but these this paint, these were made in China. This paint has been tested and has unsafe levels of lead and cadmium. However, because the Food and Drug Administration says it's still within the acceptable level, it's like 1 point below the bad level. It's like 1 point below. So really I should be getting rid of these too. And I might at some point, but I use those a lot. I got to find a replacement. So anywho, listen ladies, if you got paint on your plates, you might want to replace them. Okay? No more Pioneer Woman. I love you, Pioneer Woman, but you need to get your act together. Start making your stuff in the USA. If you make your stuff in the USA without lead and cadmium, I will buy your stuff again. Until then, Pioneer Woman, I will no longer buy your stuff. I am sorry. And I'm sure many of my coffee mugs are the same way, but I can also drive myself insane. So saying all of that, I would also like to add, I won't be replacing every painted item in my home. Yes, this probably has horrible stuff in it, but I have to have pans. This probably is not good, but I have to have butter dishes. I can drive myself insanely crazy. However, I eat off my dishes all the time. So that is why I am choosing better dishes. Okay? So, I don't want you to think I'm going cuckoo pants and throwing everything out in my house that's not unpainted. But, Rita, I mean, there's websites out there. Yeah, it's in your carpet flooring, your furniture, it's all that stuff. It's everywhere. But there are things that I can change, like cheap jewelry from places like Claire's for Marin is full of cadmium, and that stuff can leach into her system. Things that touch your body a lot, things that you eat off a lot, things that you're putting towards or in your mouth. You can drive yourself crazy with everything else. I mean, I'm not going to live in a hut in the woods, but this is what I got. Corelle in 2005 recognized that even though their levels of lead were considered safe by the FDA, they were considered unsafe. They were unsafe. So they removed lead, brought it way down. So the painted Corelle dishes still have levels of lead in them, but they're low enough, supposedly. So anyway, this is what I got. I got plain white. I did a lot of research, and these ones have nothing in them that's lead at all. Absolutely. Buy your jewelry from Shirley. She makes gorgeous jewelry, and it does not have lead. So I got these. These are like plate bowls, which is what I'm going to eat out of this morning. And your melamine, supposedly, I read that those are safe. My melamine bowls that I use, those are safe because they're not actually painted. And I got these dishes because I was like, come on. I gotta have pretty dishes. My husband's like, They go in the cabinet. Why do they have to be pretty? I said, have you met me? I got to have something relatively attractive. I don't want to be boring. So instead of the circle ones, I bought the square. That's my excitement. I have not eaten off one yet. And they also came with square bowls and square baby plates. So there, that's that rant. That's this morning's rant. Tomorrow we'll talk about the dangers of breathing. Okay, as I drink out of my lead cup. Did I get what at IKEA? These? Lord, I've been to IKEA in Chicago, and I was mesmerized. I was in there for 5.5 hours. No, I got these at a fancy boutique that you may or may not have in your local community, and they may be out of your price range because these were $2.99 a piece. It's at this fancy boutique, Walmart. Okay, we are going to make, what time is it? It's 7:49. Lord have mercy, everybody be out there throwing out their dishes. Listen, before you go replacing your dishes, let me go ahead and send you an affiliate link for my new plan. All right, we're going to make Brianna Thomas's custard. Okay, custard can be tricky to make. You have to temper your eggs, or you can do it Brianna Thomas's way. Dump it all in a pan, stir it up, and cook it. And that is how I'm going to do it. Tempering, you normally have to slowly incorporate. You have to scramble your egg and add a little bit of hot water and stir it, and a little bit more and a little bit more. This way we just dump it all in a pan and slowly bring it up to heat. And sometimes we break it. And by break, I mean like custard, it like cracks and gets scrambly. That's up to you. Yes, that's fine, Mary. 2 eggs is good. 2 eggs is good. All right, 1 egg. All right, as I eat eggs that were probably full of antibiotics, because I'm driving myself crazy now. Listen, y'all. Listen. I've been reading this book called Dirty Genes. And by reading, I mean I've been laying in bed with an audiobook, falling asleep to it, and then hoping the information soaks into my brain. I have been audiobook listening for the last 2 days to this book called Dirty Genes. And it makes me want to only put organic everything into my body now. Like, whoo! All right. This is my butter dish. This is off the Zon. And I love it because my other one used to get disgusting. But this one with a cover, it stays nice on the outside. It gets gross inside, but nobody can see that. Really? I thought that's why they made a big deal out of antibiotic-free beef at local farms, because all right. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you're right, Sarah. You can drive yourself batty. And unless you want to grow all your own food and raise your own beef and all that stuff, then yes, you will drive yourself insane. But I figure if there are places that I can do better, I will do better. Places like, things like my dishes are a good example of something. For $50, I can get rid of lead off my dinner plates. All right. 2 dunks of stevia, half a cup of almond milk. I've got I don't even know if I got a half cup left in here. This is cashew milk. So 1 egg, 2 dunks of stevia, a tablespoon of butter, a half a cup of almond milk, or cashew milk, or walnut milk, or pecan milk, or whatever nut milk you're using. Look at that. It's like it was meant to be. It is a half a cup, right? Yep. And you can use coconut oil instead of butter if you prefer. It won't be as rich, but you can. A hearty dash of salt. And salt, this has a carrot in it because I was fermenting carrots this weekend. So apparently I dropped a couple pieces of the old carrot in there. And they're rock hard. Okay, that piece of carrot's permanently, what's the word? Preserved. I got carrots fermenting over there. Tracy, be texting me while I'm live. Tracy Allen over here texting me while I'm live, okay? Here's my carrots. And they have been fermenting for 2 days, and they are bubbling like soda. They are crazy. This was expanded way up here, and I barely touched it, and it was like a geyser. And this has only been fermenting since Saturday. But you can't see the bubbles now because I let a lot of them out because I needed room. But those are my carrots. I shredded carrots, and then I was told by the marvelous Mary Malone that when you ferment shredded carrots, they get slimy, so I'm excited about that. And then I also am fermenting this. This is just a tiny bit of carrot and a whole lot of onion. And the reason the carrot's in there is because I had like a 1/4 cup left and I didn't want to waste it. So it's mostly onions. I don't know what they're going to taste like. They are potent. Whoo, girl, that's some onion. So fermented onions. I'm doing that because I thought it would be really good on my salad. So there's that. All right. Is this a new Brianna Thomas? This is her what? It doesn't say 2 eggs on mine. Hot custard from Brianna Thomas. Serves 1. 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of butter. Are you looking in the book? Because I am not opposed to having 2 eggs. Is it the same except for this, Anne-Marie? Because I would like to have 2 eggs. Because I will be more full. I'm going to get another egg. I'm going to do it. I'm going to rebel against the recipe and do it. Thank you for saying that because I was thinking I would be hungry after just 1 egg. All right. Is everything else the same? The hot chocolate custard uses 2. All right, I'll use 1. I'm not making the chocolate. Should I use 2 or 1? I don't know. All right, what whisk all the ingredients together. Might want to reconsider that, Cindy. They are, Sarah. You're growing your microgreens and they're coming out good. Everybody's like, do it, do 2, do 2. I got a whole tablespoon of butter in there, and I'm gonna top it with butter. So I'm not gonna bother. All right, so once you mix it together, your butter is not going to melt until it's cooking. Y'all are like, 2, 2. I'm gonna rebel and do 1. I'm not gonna rebel. I'm gonna follow the recipe because that's what I do. All right. I need to unplug something. I have too many things plugged in over here. I got 6 things plugged in 2 outlets. It's probably not safe. All right, it says put it on medium, and we're gonna bring it up slow. We need to whisk the entire time, but I'm gonna take a minute. That's all right. I'm live, just so you know. What do you have in mind? I can make you some chocolate chip pancakes because that's the kind of mother I am. Do I have pancake mix? Probably not, but I can make it from scratch because I'm a rock star. Canning dry peanut butter out of the cabinet. I have no idea how to make pancakes from scratch. Does somebody know? Because I just told her I would, and I don't have any pancake mix. I don't know how to do it. Not a clue. recipe for making pancakes from scratch. For somebody that doesn't know how to make pancakes from scratch. Let's be very specific. Oh, look at that. Easy, fluffy pancakes from scratch. Google knows everything. Alright. This just takes time. This will all, see my butter's just now melting. This will just all of a sudden come together. Oh, Cindy, wouldn't I love to do that? She would not eat it.
What?
Trim Healthy Mama pancakes. I got sourdough waffles in there. She won't eat those either. All right. She's coming together slowly. A seltzer?
Yeah.
It's, you know, $7.59. Why not? Oh, go ahead. If you don't have one of these whisks, ew, that looks disgusting with the egg hanging off it. Ew! If you don't have one of these whisks from Pampered Chef, you should go get one right now from my Pampered Chef party because they're amazing. Amazing. Okay, Catherine, the ingredients are 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, a hefty pinch of salt, and 2 dunks of stevia, and a half a cup of almond milk. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
It's snowing, yes. Welcome to April and May.
It's not April just yet. It will be in a few days.
Oh my god, I forgot the Gluckie. And Gluckie. I forgot the Gluckie. And I've lost the recipe. How much is in it? Brianna, Thomas, Custard. I totally forgot the Gluckie. Lord. 1/8 of a teaspoon of Gluckie. Thank you for that reminder. Thank you. Appreciate that. I do know that it is important to stir this because if you don't, you will get scrambled vanilla eggs, and nobody wants vanilla scrambled eggs. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing the link. The link is in the comments. If you're over on YouTube, come over on Facebook and get the link. Or Google Brianna Thomas Custard. This will all of a sudden, like, it will go from this to like, see, well, you can't see, but it'll all of a sudden turn thick. The book doesn't have butter. What do you mean? What does it have? It has to have fat in it, or it won't be a custard. What does it have? I just flung that everywhere. Smells good. Sure you can. Oh, her original recipe uses creme brulee. There's, really, Mary? Every time I've made it, I've put in a tablespoon of butter. You can put coconut oil, but it is more rich with butter. It's more like vibrant. It's the word the chef would use. It's vibrant if you use butter. There you go, Tracy. Come on now. We're almost there. This doesn't look like very much food. Mary. She says, yes, it does have butter. I missed it. I was going to say, I don't know how much of a custard it would be without fat. My egg is scrambling. right there before. Oh, it's breaking. It broke. My custard broke. It just broke. What did I do wrong? I followed the instructions. And it did not make very much. What on earth? I have made this before and it's been a big bowl. Well, I have a couple of tablespoons of broken custard. You're welcome for learning from my amazing cooking skills what it truly means to be a chef. You are welcome. I hope that this has taught you well. Put a little butter on there. I'm going to eat it anyway. Listen, I got scrambled eggs. I got vanilla scrambled eggs for breakfast. I may be scrambling up a couple eggs with some bacon in a little while. Whoopsie. Tastes all right. I'm going to put some sweetener on the top. Mercy sakes alive. Put a little sweetener because I like it that way. Oh well. Vanilla scrambled eggs. That's what I'm going to rename the video to. I'm going to use pumpkin pie spice because it's got a little bit of everything and I'm lazy. There we go. Okay, well, there's the little itty bitty breakfast. Yeah, because apparently when she made the chocolate one, Tracy, she was like, you know what? I need more food. I need more food than this. And so she decided to make the chocolate one full of eggs and lots of almond milk. But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna refill my cup of joe. That first drink coffee was a Trimmy Light. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of MCT to my coffee. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon. That ain't no teaspoon. I don't think I hit it right. All right. Oh, look. She put more than a teaspoon in her coffee. She's going to have cramps. Now everybody knows what I'll be doing at 10 a.m. Surely you absolutely can have some veggies. But I mean, I'm not sure I want a side salad with my broken custard. Little MC, that's a little not sweetened enough. A little MCT oil in there is going to help me stay full. Because I have a tablespoon of fat in there plus an egg. This will fill me up. It'll be all right. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's very good. It did break a little bit. No, it's very good. That brown swerve on the top kind of makes it gives it a little creme brulee flavor. It's quite tasty, even though it broke a little. Ooh, it's yummy. That's yummy. I haven't made this for a long time. All I've made is whatever. All I've made is the hot chocolate one, which is really good. But all right, there you go. Scrambled vanilla eggs and a Trimmy with too much MCT and cramps and lead poisoning. I hope you learned something on today's video. You never know what you're going to get. I have to go make pancakes for a child. This would be a perfect opportunity to teach her how to make pancakes, but I will not. Because I'm not really that good of a mother. I love you all. I hope you all have a blessed day and go buy new dishes without lead. Be on the lookout below for my upcoming workshop on methylation. It is going to be enlightening and you're going to learn things you never knew, maybe, or maybe you're just going to hear things you already knew. But either way, it's going to be exciting. In week 2, we're going to have a methylation menu that we're going to follow and get our bodies all methylating. And no, methylating does not mean passing gas. So calm down. Everybody's like, methylation menu, I don't want to have gas all week. Well, that has nothing to do with farts. Even though that's what everybody thinks. Week 2, we will be following the methylation menu, Anne-Marie. Week 2. Is what I want to... Oh, are you talking about the fuel cycle that we're doing? We're doing a 1 week... I don't know what you're talking about, but we're doing a 1 week fuel cycle and week 2, a 2 week workshop for methylation masterclass. And I'm calling it masterclass because it makes it sound very important. Okay? Important information has to come from a masterclass. This ain't just no old boring learning. This is masterclass with KJ. And we'll talk in British accents the entire time because it's a masterclass. It's quite exciting. Okay. I love you all. Have a blessed day. That just became semi-Australian. I was just about to put my apron on. It's a little late for that. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. I love you all. Have a blessed day. I will see you all, again. Have a great Monday. Go to work and be like, I get to own this day. I have the opportunity to rock Monday. I have the opportunity to eat amazing food that nourishes my body. I get to stay on plan. I get to work on my health because I am not destined to be unhealthy just because my parents were. I am not destined to be unhealthy just because the world says I am. No, I am my own person and I'm going to own this Monday. Now listen, I know that's a lot to say on a Monday morning, but go do it anyway. And if you forgot what I just said, rewind it, watch it again, and repeat after me. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.